Let me come to Honorable Anaba. You were listening to the story of Kofi, who was sharing his story with us. He's into construction work. He says when he used to work with a gentleman who was also in the same field, and he watches the way the guy works. The guy says, "Oh, I've been supplementing with this drug," and he got involved. With the young Ghanaians, men and women that you have helped in this situation of coming out of drug abuse, is this story peculiar?
Yeah, this story is very peculiar. It runs through most of them, majority of them. Just a few get addicted to it through medical prescription. Just like the gentleman doctor who just spoke now, you would see that the young people get the drugs through the illegal means, through people who are doing criminal business to make money.
In fact, Kofi said, he called them, he said, we have drug traffickers in the ghettos.
Yes, that's why I call it criminal profit-making group of people. They just want to make money because the dosage that the red is even 250 milligrams. For medicine, 50 milligrams is the tablet. The 100 milligrams comes in the vial, they put it in IV fluid and inject it into you slowly over 1 hour, 2 hours. That is how we even take it in the hospital.
So this 250 milligrams is a high dosage?
Very high dosage. And some of them are even able to take a whole pack of it.
He says it has 10, so 2,500.
Their system is just used to it. They've become so addicted to it that... So my problem is the availability. How do people get it in the system? To me, it is not more the issue of pharmacy, Food and Drugs Board or authority. Now, it's a problem of a national security issue. How to get those traffickers and all their distributing centers and work over it and stop the distribution of this to our young people. That is the main issue. I think that we should go beyond now Food and Drugs Authority going around to the pharmacies to arrest people because now they have controlled their part. Now doctors have to write the prescription on a different form. In the hospital, they'll only give it to you if a doctor prescribed. That one is controlled. The only people that we can control are the staff working in the hospital that we have to work on them to stop abusing it. But the general public that has made this thing to become very known are the young men and girls who are in the system taking it through an illegal means. They get the drug through an illegal means. They get it through trafficking, through criminals, not knowing that it's doing damage to them. We know you have to work to make money, not to get tired. But you don't kill your body and you will not live to enjoy the money. So I would call on the national security rather to set up a good investigation team. Look at the pharmacist who was trying to investigate, trying to hide and look at clients, how they buy drugs and then the rest, even sending people to places to go and purchase. I think the national security can do a good job by setting up people and try to nab all these people in the bud. For my knowledge, I think we have only one source of entry point for narcotics in the country. And it should be controlled. Any drug that comes outside this, it means that it is illegal. Some of these young boys, you have to lure them, persuade them, and get to trap all these people who are dealing in these illegal issues. Because they didn't get it from hospital. They don't get the very toxic one from the hospital. They get them from the streets.
And these are illegal drugs.
Illegal. I don't think the Food and Drugs Authority would authorize its importation. I don't think the custom officers at the ports would allow them to enter.
But they are here.
They are here. It means that they are coming through unapproved routes or they are using illegal means to pass through the ports through what, corruption or whatever. This is just an allegation I'm making, but it can be. So we have to strengthen the security aspect in our ports and also the illegal entry points and also do surveillance in the markets. Because in Tamale, they arrested one woman who was selling clothes, not knowing all what he was doing, was dealing in this red. At the end, they arrested him.
So under the guise of selling other things?
This was selling the red. A young man carrying a bag, walking around, they were Nigerians or so, carrying bags, walking around, full of opioids. When they arrested him, full of red, 250 milligrams. Me, if I take it, I don't think I'll wake up till tomorrow. Because even when they inject me the 50 milligrams, I don't wake up. They did it to me once, and I never took it again. They did it to me once for a particular pain, and I never took it again because it was awful. The recovery was awful. But it is meant for people in really severe pain who cannot withstand the pain. Not because you are working and you are tired. If you are working and you are tired, that is a biological clock to tell you that your body is exhausted. Rest.
Don't go beyond it.
Don't go beyond it. But most of these young boys who are dealing in hard jobs, they want to work too much and make money. I know there's no decent job there, but those jobs must be done. But it is done moderately, at least to get something to eat, but not to kill yourself. So my call is on the national security to devise a means. And then we would work on
Honorable,
this.
I like that